Welcome back, our dear viewers. In today's rapidly evolving digital age, the boundaries between the physical and virtual worlds are disappearing. Mobile security is now at the front lines of our personal and national safety, as smartphones have become gateways to our most sensitive data. Artificial intelligence assistants and agents such as ChatGPT are evolving productivity, yet import questions about privacy and trust. At the same time, advanced flying objects from drones to autonomous aircraft are reshaping transformation, surveillance, and even warfare. And in the shadows of cyberspace, cyber warfare has emerged as a new battlefield where nations and organizations clash without borders. So let us talk about all these important issues with our guest, Dr. Sulaiman Alhasawi, instructor and researcher in cybersecurity. Welcome again.
Thank you.
It's such a great pleasure to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, it's our pleasure actually. And nowadays, like you know, smartphones becoming a very important part of our daily life.
Yes.
And we would like to secure those valuable information regarding the smartphones. So how can we prevent that from happening?
Yeah, first of all, smartphones, they offer a great leverage for everybody, but it comes with a great risk and responsibility if you don't configure the settings well. So one of the settings that users of smartphone users must consider is to pay attention what permissions they give to the applications first, not to offer so much or too many permissions. For example, location tracking and data sharing.
Sometimes they ask for like cookies, you know, like when you enter like a website, they say like allow cookies.
Yeah.
What do they mean by that? Usually?
So this is in the browsers.
In the browser, exactly.
So in the browser, the cookies are are used to identify the user who's using the website, especially if you have an account with them. But the opposite side, there are some advertising company data brokers. They inject ads that inject
viruses, probably.
That inject malicious cookies that track you without your permission and take so much data about your device and browser. Even if you leave the site, the cookies is there tracking you wherever you go.
Okay, and by tracking, could they also like have the possibility to control what's happening inside the phone?
If the link asks you to provide permission, like, would you authorize the location or authorize the camera or the picture, the images? Yes, they can. If you give them this
permission.
This is the normal way how the attackers do it.
Okay.
But of course, there are zero-clicks ones that you don't have. They don't ask you for permission. They immediately enter your device, like the last week bug that happened in WhatsApp.
Okay.
That if combined with another vulnerability, it will reach or enable like the attackers to take over your phone even without you know.
Wow, that's really like super, like evil weapon.
Yeah,
like a great combination.
Yeah, this kind of bug is normally kept secretly by the the state actors and
exactly
terrorists.
And sometimes, like our dear viewers, I know when we are scrolling and surfing the web, there are some ads that shows up, and there's like an app called Fraud Buster for that app. But what are the difference between fraud app and also like web guard?
Yeah, the web guard it analyzes the URL before you visit the page. So if it's malicious or not.
Okay.
So it alerts you in advance before you reach
notification.
The website. Yeah, if this website has some malicious content in it, so it alerts you, stop you from going there. While the fraud guard, it's normally for SMS messages. The suspicious links that comes through the SMS. Fraudulent links that ask you for track your mailbox or update your bank account, phishing scams.
Exactly.
Also, the fraud guard scans even your computer for suspicious files in it.
Okay, so it acts like as a defense mechanism.
Yeah, so the fraud is normally what's in your phone.
Okay, and the web guard?
The web guard is normally when you're visiting network.
That's really interesting. And talk about technology, there's an important thing that's taking all over the technology, which is AI. Yeah. But now people are familiar with ChatGPT, but now there's a new name for it. It's called like AI assistants.
Yeah.
So what are the difference between both of them?
The AI assistant, it's been there for a while, like Alexa and Siri.
And now we have like the AI agent.
So the AI agent is more autonomous. It's not cleverer, but it's programmed to do tasks by itself, like a robot, for example. So a robot is a physical representation of an AI agent that can, for example, download your emails, archive your emails, book you a ticket, find you a restaurant, find you a cheaper product, find you whatever.
So it's like an employee that you have
like an employee.
that can help you to achieve the things that you would like to.
Yes, exactly.
That's really amazing. And I think with this kind of technology, it's going to be, is it like easy or tough to manage it? In your opinion?
Well, right
now,
is
it easy to learn so we can apply AI agent? For example, like for me, I'm someone who's busy, you know, like I'm TV presenter, I have academy where I train for different things.
They're making it now easy, like they're making it now graphical. You just drag and drop through services called MCP, and it's becoming easier now for even for the average user.
That's really good. And sometimes when people are practicing or like surfing the web, there are some practices that could not be safe for them and allow them to be in trouble or risk. So what we can do to prevent that from happening?
When you're browsing the web, make sure that the web is legit. It's not fake. Don't enable cookies unless you need to enable it. Scan the website before you visit it, especially if you use mobile security antivirus. There are many
be familiar with all these practices so you can have a safe browser without any without any viruses.
Yes, exactly.
That's really nice. And talking about viruses, there's like a system that can help you prevent stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I know recently you were like planning, because I follow you on social media, and you were posting like a book that's about to be published.
Yeah.
That's really amazing. Called Digital Cybersecurity?
No, it's industrial cybersecurity.
Interesting name.
It's the first Arabic book to secure infrastructure such as electricity and water.
In this field?
Yeah, in this field. It's a new field, so alhamdulillah, I was the first Arabic author to author this book.
We feel so proud to have that.
Thank you, and it's available now in the bookstores, and it will be available in the exhibition, the book exhibition.
That's really cool. And what inspired you like to think about this field particularly?
It goes back to
like how did the idea come?
I mean back in 2012 when I joined the PhD program.
So it was like an old idea, not recent.
It's cumulative, you know.
Yes.
Because you start as a researcher, you do research, and then you realize that you have a lot of information, and there isn't any resources in Arabic. So I said, why not to provide a resource for the Arab world so I share my knowledge with them.
That's really amazing. And what are some major issues that you are trying to solve through the book, or spot the light on?
The book is easy for everybody who, even if you don't know any idea about.
Like if you are not like in the field of cybersecurity.
Yeah, it is very simple language, and it emphasizes what are the controls that you should implement to secure the water and the electricity, and how do they operate, what are the risks, and the policies that should be implemented by factories and oil companies.
That's really cool. So our dear viewers, if you're someone who is interested in this field and would like to have this great information and knowledge, then you know where to find Dr. Sulaiman Alhasawi in the book exhibition soon, inshallah. And recently, like there were some wars between cybers. So how do you see these wars are happening, and what are the idea behind them?
I remember in 2015 I read an article in the UK, the chief of the army in the UK, he said the next war won't be physical war, it will be cyber war. So he knew that this is coming, because now the nations, they fight with each other in cyber, meaning they have like
viruses,
viruses, ransomwares, spying on each other's technologies and systems, especially hacking the critical infrastructure that I mentioned in my book.
The foundations of...
Because as you see, the war between Ukraine and Russia, the first thing that was hit is the electricity, and the electricity system in Ukraine. That's what Russia did at the beginning. So
cyber war.
Yeah, cyber war. So I mean, disinformation, for example, it's part of the
Like making the crowd have false information.
false.
Continuing
Using social media to
Influence.
mislead the crowd and mislead, war. They use all the tools available, and the cyber is one of the tools that
Can stand against.
actors use.
That's really
Yes.
amazing to know.
Yes.
And now I can see the value of cybersecurity beyond just protecting from personal information. It's also about protecting the whole country itself.
Yeah,
And the governmental.
cybersecurity and IT used to be for the academic and for the geeks. Now it's no more. It's for the even for the top countries and politics, and it's not anymore a hobby.
Not anymore a hobby.
Because the whole infrastructure now is built on computers and technology. So you need to protect those critical
Exactly, that's really
infrastructures.
indeed.
Yes.
And how do you see like the future of cybersecurity here in Kuwait? Do you see that there's a lot of people like applying to it? A lot of people are having like awareness about it.
Yeah, it's improving heavily. I mean, comparing to 10 years ago or 15 years ago, the awareness is gone up. The organization now, they are starting to pay attention. The colleges, the new degrees for cybersecurity, the youth are joining. I teach a lot of youth. I can see that they are really
Demand for it.
Yeah, I mean, passionate for it. So yeah, I have a good feeling that it will be better.
Inshallah, of course. And with the vision for Kuwait 2035 and knowing that a lot of people are having like a high demand for cybersecurity, I think the future of Kuwait, inshallah, will be really in a great shape. All thanks and appreciation to our guest today, Dr. Sulaiman Alhasawi, for being with us and enlightening about the importance of cybersecurity and how we can protect our personal data from any fraud. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Azim. Thank you for having me.
And now, dear viewers, we're going to take a quick break and then we're going to be back. Stay tuned.